Hey Dave, this is Steven here with Mercedes-Benz of Littleton. Wanted to send you that video on this 2016 LX570 like I told you I would. All in all, this car's in great shape. I mean, it's a 2016, it's got about 9,800 miles on it, and it really does look close to brand new. So in this video, I'm going to do my best to kind of point out the flaws in the vehicle, so you can assume just about everything else is looking good. So walking around it, I'm really having to stretch to find things to talk about. That could likely be buffed out. I mean, if you can see it in the video, I can zoom in a little closer. Very, very small, very, very thin. Again, I mean, when you're talking 2 feet away from it, it's hard to see it. Got to really look closely to see that little scrape there. And again, that could likely be buffed out. I don't really feel that getting into the paint or my fingernail getting caught in it. That's just dirt down there, so nothing to worry about. I walked this side of the vehicle. You can see here it's a little tight. There's really nothing to talk about. The wheels are looking good. No scuffs, no damage to the rim. In regard to the tires, I mean, you can see it's still got the little tips on it. Plenty of tread left in those tires. These are likely the originals, and I say that just because there's 9,000 miles on it. So those look just about brand new. So you can expect about 9,000 miles on the tires. It does have a smart entry system, which means when you put your hand on the inside of the door handle, it'll unlock it for you. And you'll notice if you just hit the unlock button with the key, those mirrors will fold out. Really great convenient feature, especially when it comes to me having to walk down this little path right here. Speaking of keys, I did want to mention I do have 2 of the keys, and I checked. You can see at the bottom there, 1 of 2. So we do have both keys to this vehicle. These keys are probably a few $100s just for the key itself, and then another couple, maybe 50 or 100 bucks just to program it. So I'm really happy to say that we have both of those keys here and available, and obviously we'd be passing along to you. I'm going to try to film this side of the vehicle the best I can for you, but more than anything, what I want you to note, it's in great shape. There's really not much to talk about, if anything at all. I know I'm not giving you the best angle. I'm just trying to walk through here. But I mean, really no signs of damage whatsoever. And I'm going to get into the into the seat of the vehicle and show you the inside as well, because I'm happy to. It's in great shape. All right, so that little scuff or scratch there, that is in the paint, but I mean, we're talking something the size of a pencil head roughly. You can see this down here. That feels like it could be buffed. I'm not really getting my fingernail caught in that. Again, those tires are great. Definitely didn't scuff up the rims. It's a pretty common thing out here in Colorado, so that's normally one of the first things we look at when we're, appraising someone's vehicle or I'm showing them a video of it. And again, I mean, both sides of the car are darn near perfect. I'm not noticing anything. I'm seeing, small, very, very small stuff on the front and rear bumper, like I showed you in this video, but the sides of the vehicle are great. So let's take a look inside. The leather is almost perfect. And you're noticing very, very small signs of wear, but I mean, no rips, no stains, no odors, no cats, no dogs. We talked about that earlier. WeatherTech floor liners is always a bonus. I'm happy to say when we took it in, we were able to get the original Monroney sticker. So I'm just going to briefly pan through this, and then at any point, if you need the information, you can stop. You can just pause this video and you'll have that there. Then you can see the original total MSRP, just about 100,000, 98,184. Get into the driver's seat. Again, everything is looking great. It almost seems like the driver's seat has less wear than the passenger seat. Everything's looking good. No missing buttons. Upgraded Mark Levinson sound system. This is a little chamois that just goes over the those monitors, like you can see on this one. And then it does have the rear climate control here as well. Looks like we got heated and ventilated seats as well for the both left and right side. WeatherTech floor liners again. Standard sunroof. Just showing detail on these seats. I mean, hardly any, if any, evidence that anyone ever sat back here. I like these sunshades as well. Great if you just want to keep the interior a little bit cooler, or if you have children that you want to keep this, grandkids, any kids that you want to keep the sun out of their eyes. These seats just fold down, as you can see. Looks like we got power buttons for them as well. Just holding that button. Think you get the idea, everything works. I mean, it's basically a brand new car, and the LX570 is an unbelievable car. I sold Toyota for about 4 years, and I was always, the one car that got me the most excited was our Land Cruiser. And, the Lexus LX570 is just taking the Land Cruiser and taking it to a whole new level. These cars are, just about indestructible, with all the luxury amenities you'd want, and you can take them through anything. I've always thought this was the perfect Colorado car, because you got all the luxury and power to get you up the mountain, and then you can actually do something when you get up the mountain. But I suppose it might not be a bad car for Illinois as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up and send it to you. Please let me know if you have any questions, concerns, or requests. I'm happy to take another video anytime. Just noticing this now, it looks like it's got the surround view camera. I can see that camera on the front. I'd be willing to bet that it's got cameras underneath here as well. Yes, it does. So like I said, I'm going to wrap this up now and send it over to you. Just let me know if you have any other questions. I'm happy to come out and take another video, specifically highlighting any questions that you have. I think you got my cell phone number. I'll say it just again, 303-301-5169.